Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Paws Window Cleaning, and this is another episode of Life as a Window Cleaner. Now, something happened this week. We got another viral video. It's just crazy to me that 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we had a viral video that I think got like 8 million views. Now, a job this week, which I will talk more about, that we did a job, and then from there, that video, when we posted that clip, blew up, and it's just crazy. And I also posted it on our TikTok and our Instagram, so if you guys haven't already, go follow us there. I'll put in the description down below. But not only on our YouTube, but those other two platforms blew up too. So it's just crazy. Now, when I mean viral and blowing up, I mean seriously, like it's past 1 million views. Like each of this one video in all three platforms just like blew up over 1 million. It's just awesome. It's just crazy to think about that. But before we go into this week, I have a question to ask you guys. I'm going to give you the answer and then a question, I guess. I'm looking to partner up with someone. Now, what do I mean by that? Essentially, as you guys know, I am getting into pressure washing. This is my first year of doing it. And I'm looking to partner up with someone so that I can try out the solutions and like just products in general. And I can give you guys feedback on that. So you guys know any company or anything like that that does that kind of stuff, just let me know. Let me know in the description down below, or the comment section down below, I should say, or just reach out to me. I've reached out to a couple already, and I mean, I haven't really heard back from them, so I just kind of am like, well, you know, I guess this would be a great opportunity to ask you guys if you guys know of any place, or if you are a company of pressure washing, just let me know. We can try to partner up, because essentially I like really feel like when a lot of you guys ask me about pressure washing stuff, I want to answer it the best that I can. Not really so much familiar like of things outside of what I have, so you guys always tell me stuff, and it's like great. I keep learning from you guys, and I really appreciate it, especially you, Donnie. But yeah, a couple of you guys too have reached out, and it's just nice to have like this nice community to like help one another out. But yeah, I'm just looking to partner up with someone, so just let me know. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know about that to, you know, help me out kind of. But let's talk about this week. Now, our first job, it was nice. I originally booked this individual like in the beginning of the year, rescheduled to now, and it was just very straightforward. We got there, set up, did the job, did everything that was needed, and then kind of got in and out. Then from there, we're able to go. It was really simple, very nice. And it's just nice to have those clients that like, they haven't had their windows done in like 10 years. Something like that, or even 20 years. I don't remember the exact number, but like after we did the job, they were just like, wow, like they were just so impressed. And now they did have some windows that the sill was broken, and so like in between the pane there was kind of like that fogginess to it, so they thought it was hard water, but I was like, actually none of your windows have hard water, it just has that. So you know, I just let them know that ahead of time, before we actually did the job, but also during the job too, just to kind of remind them. And but just to see them just be like, oh wow, this is really great. You know, I don't know, it's like you do this so much that like when you do like a job like this, most people are like, oh, thank you, we'll see you in 6 months or a year. But it's like, if they haven't done it for like 20 years, you're like, wow, this is crazy. So it was a nice feeling to see that. But then from there, we had another job the next day. We originally had one client, they ended up rescheduling because there was kind of like a rain this week, and so they ended up rescheduling, and it was a very small job, and totally understandable. We totally understand that. And like, even though they have like a deposit, which I use Project to Payment, by the way, I think you guys already know this, I use this platform all the time, but in the description down below I have a link to it for 3 free months. But it's great because I'll just go and just leave a deposit, and then like from there it's like, oh, we want to reschedule and there's rain coming up, not a problem, you know. So it's really great in that end. So yeah, so we ended up rescheduling with her, I think in like 2 weeks or something like that. And then we had now the job that got the viral video. It was both in the same day. So we ended up showing up to that individual's house, and yeah, we ended up doing like literally the works, like everything you can imagine. We did it. We did soft washing. Well, I guess besides roof cleaning, we didn't do that one, but we did soft washing, pressure washing, window cleaning, and screen cleaning. So it was just like this whole package that we did. Now, I need to clarify something. A lot of you guys have been commenting on the video that I am shooting water in the attic. Okay, the water does not go in the attic. There is literally a wall that I asked her about cleaning the little vent thing. She's like, don't worry about it. So I went there, I cleaned it up, it was great. And so all that water that comes is because it's hitting the wall and it comes out. So no water got in the attic. A lot of you guys keep asking me that. I keep saying it in the comments. I'm like, there's literally no water water in the attic. There's literally, it's just like decoration kind of thing. It's just, you know, to be like cosmetic. Is that the word? That makes it look good, the house, but there's literally nothing behind it. So, but it was just a crazy video, because when I started going over it, I was like, man, all that dirt and everything. And I'm gonna say this, my wife actually did say this is gonna be a viral video, and I was like, well, let's try it out. So we did, and it became a viral video. So but yeah, it was great. We did the works for her, and she gave us like an awesome review, and she's gonna tell her friends about us. So we're just like so grateful to have like those type of clients that are very appreciative. I think this whole week we kind of had all our clients, not that they're not, but it's just like a little bit more of like, wow, thank you so much type of thing. You know, they saw like the cleanliness, and yeah, it was really nice to do that job. And yeah, it was very easy. We went there, and again, like at the end of the job, she was like, you're good to go. Like, she'd even like double check anything. She's like, no, you guys did an awesome job. And her house hasn't been soft washed in like, I don't even know how long. And like before was kind of like a little bit darker, and then after we cleaned it with soft washing, it became like really bright. Like, just to be like over dramatic, it was like a dark green, and it became like a neon green type of thing. It was just so bright. It was just awesome. So she really loved it, and yeah, it was just a really good client and customer, and gave us a really good 5-star review. So then our next job, we had a client that I think we gave her a bid, I think this past Monday, and like, and I'm telling you guys, like right now, like we are like fully booked for like the next like 2 weeks, and I mean, we're very grateful for that. I mean, 100%. But this Wednesday's job, that was actually another returning client that we also did a deposit with. She ended up rescheduling for like another time, and what ended up happening was we had this Wednesday open, and there was like this rain coming in, and so that's why she rescheduled. But also to this client, while this date was coming up, we're like, hey, we do have this Wednesday open, but like the next appointment is like, I think sometime in May. And she was just like, okay, well, let's see. And then we talked about it too, you know, we're like, let's look at the weather and see how it is Tuesday afternoon. And yeah, I did give her a bid this Monday. Yeah, now I'm remembering. Let's see how the weather is like Tuesday afternoon, and if it doesn't show any rain, we'll do it on Wednesday. Ended up doing that. It was great. We ended up going there. I told her, even if it rains, it's not going to be that big of a deal, because we are using pure water, so it really makes it that, you know, like I like to say this expression, you know, you guys can disagree with me, that's fine, but if it like rains all the time, I feel like the windows should last up to like 6 months, because remember, we live in Los Angeles, Southern California, Pasadena, California, that there's not a lot of rain here. So like I like to say, like if it rains all the time within the next 6 months, then from there, you know, you will want to have your windows clean. But if it's like no rain and like hardly any wind or anything like that, she'll last up to a year. And so a lot of our clients always prefer that, either 6 months to a year to do it, or once or twice a year, I should say. So yeah, we did the job, and she loved the results. It was really easy, cookie cutter. Had to you know, do some windows that were kind of like in a funky angle, like on the upper, like in the inside, there was like, it's kind of like a loft, and so like the upper area, we had to take care of that. But thank goodness we had the right tools for it, so it really helps us out a lot to do that. But yeah, that was very straightforward, and yeah, we were able to do that, and yeah, we were in and out, and that was kind of that. So then now Thursday's job, we ended up, we had our Friday job rescheduled, so we had our Thursday job. The reason why I'm saying this is because we were literally driving to work on Thursday. Ended up raining on us, and we were just like, oh no, you know. And you know, I have my pressure washer and stuff in the back, and I don't like to get that wet. I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't like to have my pressure washer get wet, you know, especially on the rain. So I was just like, you know, like we drove there, but you know, we're committed. She didn't cancel. We showed up and said, hey, we got to reschedule for Friday, or tomorrow, I guess. That Friday's job got rescheduled, so if you want, we can come back tomorrow and do the job. And so she ended up doing that, and it worked out great. So the next day we came, we did pressure washing, soft washing, and window cleaning, and she loved the results, and she was very happy with us. And yeah, that was kind of it for that job. Very straightforward, and we've done her house a couple times already, and she's referred us too. So this whole week has just been great with customers. I just really, if I could emphasize something, like this whole week was just awesome in that way. And then on top of that, we got this viral video that just, it makes everything like even better. But also too, I ended up getting this brush. I'm going to do a review on this, but like right after this video, so wait for the video to be, I don't know which one I'm going to post first, but maybe I'll post this one first. But yeah, so I ended up using this. It has like a synthetic boar's hair that is actually cheaper. As you guys know, I like to have, you know, like the best of the cheapest brush. So I ended up testing this out, and I got the double rinse bar. Now, I did buy this with my own money, so this is not sponsored by any means. Yeah, like I'm gonna do a review about it, so stay tuned for that. But I ended up doing this for the viral video job and my Thursday, which became Friday's job. So I got to use this, and we'll talk a little bit more about it when I post the video. But yeah, that's kind of this week. So yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that video right now. And yeah, if you guys made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week. And I do have a lot of work next week, so I'm gonna have a lot of content. And let's see how far the video goes, the viral video. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.